Research is a very important topic. No matter if you work on a private or professional project, if you start a new hobby, if you want to write a book, whatever you want to do, you always have to research information. The awesome news is that with ChatGPT, research becomes easier and more efficient than ever before. So let's get started with a practical research example. My goal is to learn more about the world and about everything. For this, I want to find a new book that everybody should have read. To be able to choose between different books here, I will ask ChatGPT the following prompt. What are the top 5 books everybody should have read? A quite generic prompt, but let's see what the result looks like. ChatGPT comes up with 5 books here, also stating that it's difficult to pick just 5 books, so in the end it tells us it depends on what we are looking for, but we got 5 books to get started with already. As we learned in the prompt engineering module, we should be more specific about what we actually look for. So we should add some constraints to our prompt maybe to be more precise about the topics, about the segment we are interested in. And let's say that we are actually interested into books which are related to business or personal development. And in addition to that, I just want to have the book title only. I don't want to have this very short summary of the book. For this, we will add the following prompt. So only give me the top 5 books which are related to business or personal development and only the titles. Let's see. So I have 5 books now, and the third one, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sounds interesting to me. Now I want to dive deeper into this result. I want to have a short summary now of the content of this book. I want to know the page count of this book, and I want to know the year when this book was initially published. So again, we started from a very generic research, but now we're coming closer to a very specific book that we are interested in. This is the prompt we are using now, so we just refer to the number here. As you learned, ChatGPT is content aware, so it knows what book number 3 should be. And now we should get the requested information. And now, with this more precise prompt, we finally have the result we were looking for. We found one book that we will read now. To make things complete, we can also ask ChatGPT where we can buy this book, and with that, we made our whole journey from a generic book research to buying a specific book. Of course, this is a very easy example, but it shows you that instead of Googling for books, which requires checking multiple pages, lists, and so on, ChatGPT provides a great output within just a few prompts. And by the way, instead of starting with a very generic prompt, as we had it with the top 5 books everybody should have read, we can also start with a more specific prompt. Like this here, where we want to have the top 3 books in a specific area with other constraints being added. Then we get a more precise, a more specific result with the first output already. Of course, your research is not limited to books in this case. No matter if you're planning your next trip, if you want to improve in sports, if you want to learn how to dance, whatever you want to do, you can always use ChatGPT for quite efficient research results. Always keep in mind though, we mentioned this throughout the course already, ChatGPT is all about patterns and probabilities, so you might have to double check the results from time to time to make sure the results actually reflect what you're looking for. But the least thing ChatGPT can do here, it provides a great starting point for your research where you can then dive deeper on your own, with or without ChatGPT.